Hello everyone, my name is Linda Gunnar. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creation is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We do full service, partial, month of coronations. We do custom events of all kinds. So if the package that we offer it doesn't necessarily have the service that you want, we tailor our packages to fit the needs of our clients. We do milestone celebrations, and my package the way you don't have to do both. You can do the planning aspects, you can do the floor aspects of it. I am a licensed certified wedding planner and a florist. I have over 10 plus years in the wedding industry. So today I'm just gonna continue on to the series that we're talking about. I'm talking about the ultimate wedding checklist. So far we're getting to the end of the wire. Today we're going to talk about the second month, things to do within the second month. So we started from 12 months, step by step, everything. We'll talk about when to hire your vendors. We talk about when to order your wedding dress, how to send your invitation, your RSVP, your bridal clothes for your bridal, and the venue, when to find the venues, when to hire all the vendors. So we talk about more in detail. So if you want to learn about how to plan your wedding, the ultimate checklist, you can watch prior videos and you will see step by step and detailed information about what to do each month. And as I always said in every video, yes, this is a step-by-step tool, but there's nothing wrong with going ahead. It doesn't mean because if something is dedicated for the second or third or 6 months, and when you finish you just say, okay, well, I'm just going to wait for the next month. Now if you have time to get it done faster, please do. There's nothing wrong with doing things early. It's better to do everything earlier in my book than to be late. Just make sure you do everything around it, but like things like the invitation, you don't want to, you don't want to send it too early. You can order and have it, but you don't have to send it. But just make sure you do everything that you need to do to make your life easier. And even if you do fall behind, it is not a crime. Just make sure you pick up and make sure you follow through to make sure that you're not stressed out. My goal is that like the last 2 or 3 months before the wedding, you don't want to have anything heavy. I would say 6 months. You don't want to have anything major or heavy that you need to do. So 6 months going through, you need to be calming down the wire and slowing things down. So I'm just going to jump into it right now. So for the second month, the things that you need to do is that order. You want to send out your invitation to your guests. When you send your invitation, make sure your RSVP card are in there. You want to let guests know that they have about a month. You noticeably for the RSVP card, you want to give people a month. What I would tell you is that when you send the RSVP card, a lot of things is that make sure that you make it specific. Instead of just putting who's attending 1 and 2, put a space of name or guest 1, guest 2, so to make it more explicit so people can understand exactly what you mean. You want to put enough information. Yes, the card is small, but you want to be very clear and precise about what it is that you want, because not everybody have wedding etiquette. If you just put how many guests are coming, people just put 2. You have no idea who RSVP. You don't know who the person is. So there's a lot of things that you need to do, and I talk more about that in my wedding planning classes, what I can teach you more about that. So I'm just going to jump into that. So make sure you send your RSVP card. And if you are doing a menu selection, that's when you want to do your menu card as well. You can also send that in with your invitation. If you are doing direction to your venue, you can also include that. But all of this needs to be done and sent to people so they have more than enough time to respond to you. And then after you do all of that, you want to make sure that your wedding dress, by this time, you should 2 to 3 months, you should have your first fitting, your dress fitting. Your dress should arrive a long time ago. You should go for your first fitting and then try it on your dress and see what it thinks that you need. And another thing is that your second fitting is usually about 6 weeks out, 6 weeks before the wedding. So you go for your second fitting just to make sure that every detail of your dress is actually the way that you need it to be. Because when you try on your dress, and one thing before I go deeper into that, please ladies, and I talk about this in prior video, make sure you put the money aside for alteration. A lot of brides order the dress and say, well, I don't know if I don't think I need it to be altered. 90% of the dress you have may not fit you exactly. They usually go a size up. Sometimes you gain weight, sometimes you lose weight. Sometimes the certain aspect of the dress is not fitted well. Save that extra $500 to $800 aside. And yes, alteration is expensive. My most important, if you don't take anything for the video, when you are altering your dress, make sure the people that you bought your dress from is the one that altering it. Do not take it anywhere else. Reason why, they already know the dress, they know how to work with it. I'm not saying that other people who alter clothes does not do it right, but I'm just saying that if they messed up, they are responsible to handle it. They will fix it because they know it. Taking it to somebody else, if they do something bad to it, you cannot undo it. The chances of an error is higher than when you send it to them. So please save that money. So because I've seen a lot of people who order dresses, and when the dress comes, the boss is not fitted right. They gotta keep holding the dress so you can see the loose spaces in your dress. If you're spending a lot of money for your dress, whether it's $1,000 or it's $500, no matter what, it's your wedding day. If nobody else look great, you should look your best. You and your husband want to look your best. Even your wedding party, you want it to look your best. Because reason why, there are the people that are going to be on the front line. They're going to constantly be in pictures. The camera's going to be on the spot, especially you, the bride. And not that the groom is not, but you're going to be in the spotlight all the time. So you want to make sure you're looking right at your best. So make sure you put that money aside for alteration. The first question you should ask when you order a dress is that, okay, how much it is for alteration? Make sure you put that money aside. Don't touch it. So when your dress comes, if it needs to be altered, you already have the money. That way you don't have to look for it. If they tell you 500, if they tell you 800, if they tell you 800, make sure you have extra. Always add 100 or change more than what you have, because once again, it's better to be safe than sorry. And also in the second month, you want to apply for your marriage license. You want to pick it up, go to the marriage board, pick up your marriage license, because you want to make sure you have order that. You don't want to wait down the line something happen. So go ahead, register for it, have it, and know available, and pick up your marriage license so that way you have it in your hand when things happen. So go to the courthouse, the city house, and they will, you put in your information, you and your groom, put the date that you're going to get married. It's fine, because one thing is, if you don't have a marriage license and you pay for all these expensive, and listen, that marriage does not count. It's just a day. So you want to make sure that's one of the most important things for that wedding is to have your marriage license, because if it's not honored by the court system. It's not honored by anything. You are not married. They don't consider you guys legally married unless you file for that marriage license and sign it. And then another thing, even when you get your marriage license after the wedding, make sure the officiant or whoever, the pastor, the rabbi, whoever it is that's doing your wedding, sign that invitation and you send it back in a timely manner. Because if you do not send your marriage license back in a timely manner, this still does not honor it. That date is, you guys are not married. Because if it don't go back in a time frame, you're not married. So please, 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 this is one of the most important things of your wedding day. You want to make sure you have your license, and you want to make sure you send it back early as possible. Don't wait closer to the deadline. Matter of fact, as soon as you get married, if you're getting married on a Saturday, first thing that morning, send your license back or take it back. Let them have it. Don't wait. Say, oh, I still got time. No. Everybody should sign it the day off, and you have it to send it back. But that is all for the day. Tomorrow we'll talk about what will happen in the first month, and then we're going to wind down to the day off and then the month off. But once again, thanks for watching. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and Master Certified Planner of Lynda Perfection Creations. For more information for my service, you can go to my website, www.lyndaperfect.creationsevents.com. You can also go ahead and sign up for a free 30-minute consultation where you can tell me about your upcoming service, and I can let you know about some of the services that we offer. I can talk to you more in details. Now, even if you choose not to go, my services is not going to be charged you anything. It's still going to be free. But thank you all. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It brings me a joy to come over here every day and share these wonderful things that can help you guys, because that's what it's about. You want to make sure that in this business, it's not always about giving. You want to be able to give back to people. So anything that I can do to help everyone in any stage of the planning career is amazing. But thank you, and have an amazing day.